There is nothing guaranteed except for the relentless passage of time. But if you first look at this work, your eye is likely to be drawn towards this strange cattle skull set in center space. This initial introduction is mysterious in ways which incite a speculative mysticism. We see the placement of a trim all around this work. This helps to frame it while also giving a bit of distance to the scene. It also may mimic a polaroid or a classic wooden frame depending on what you're looking at here. And we can't help but point to how space is used within the work before us. Although the entire work is near symmetrical in nature, there's no doubt that a sense of color and tone adds an inherent weight to one side. Looking at the colors in this canvas, we see a complementary color scheme of red-orange and blue-green. Although red holds so much weight and attention, this blue and green almost balances it by the sheer space held in the scene. But how does this work make you feel? The choice to include a skull can be quite intriguing. Of course, this is an archaic symbol of death native to the natural cycle. Although death is difficult to face, its importance must never be understated. The greater work is also quite dark, which is no doubt reminiscent of the original artist's aesthetic expressions. You can see this across a multitude of works from citrine to airship and many more. We also see various orbs in the lower space of the work at hand. We see some of these connected by lines, which draws the eye downward and adds an inherent sense of weight to the composition. Of course, looking at these strange orbs, they almost feel reminiscent of pendulums. Although the pendulum is a multivariate symbol, it's often used to signify the passage of time. The passage of time is quite important. As time passes, everything decays following the natural laws of entropy. Despite the rather dark nature of this display, we see many mountains and of course a natural pleasant atmosphere far within the work at hand. This may be a source of hope or a moment of rest, but ultimately the eye always bleeds back. Time and time again we fall back to these red tones and of course the cattle skull set in center space. This commands the foreground as a reminder that there is no escape to the natural end to this life. But at the end of the day, what do you see when you view this piece? In talking to the original artists, they were saying that even this work was quite mysterious to them as well. Of course, artists often deal with a sense of exploration, just trying to push into that visual frontier and take anything back with us, whether we analyze the symbolism or not. They often leave others to that endeavor. The piece before us is a multimedia product of the AI Generative Art programs Midjourney and Leonardo AI with some additional edits in Procreate. Of course, Midjourney and Leonardo AI, two different AI Generative Art programs combined, and then we have some additional edits in Procreate, for example, to give this kind of three-dimensional anaglyph effect. We really love to see it here. This is also quite characteristic of the original artist's portfolio. You can see this across a multitude of different scenes, from Apposite to Airship and many more. I really hope you'll enjoy today. This is no doubt a mysterious, mystical, even dark work as well, but I really love studying it. I really hope you'll enjoy it as well. Of course, we explored the symbolism of the skull, no doubt an archaic symbol of death, destruction, and the passage of time. We explored these orbs, which could be pendulums. We even talked about, of course, these red tones as the eye bleeds back time and time again. Red is such a high attention color, and it's going to get the heart racing as well. If you all enjoyed today's episode, go check out the original artist surea.i Labs, truly a talented multidisciplinary artist, primarily working in the world of AI generative art. I've cited a lot of this artist's work now and always a fan time and time again. Such rich symbolism, a lot of attention to detail, especially in the meaning of those titles. Like I said, if y'all enjoyed, go check out the original artist. My name's Apollo, this was Apollo Art Analysis, and I'll see y'all on the next episode.